That's the problem.
But
I think that's the total opposite.
We all assume that it's just going to crank because it's Chris.
Yes.
And that hasn't happened.
Dom reached out to me and he's like, hey man, what do you think about starting a company that's focused on health supplements? We were looking for that one athlete to represent the brand, you know, and Dom came to me, he's like, Matt, if you could pick one person, who would it be? I was like, Chris.
Chris Bumstead!
Friends with Matt, I decided that I would try it out. They saw the potential that I could help them. So they were like, how about you come on as an owner?
We didn't just want him as an athlete, but we wanted him as a partner.
We'll be equal partners in this thing and we'll build it our way. And we put all our brains together, we'll create a cool company.
I don't think anyone expected what was going to happen.
The reason I didn't start Bum Company was because I wanted something outside of myself. So that's why we started Raw.
Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Ferrari, those are all like that because they're specialty, they're dope brands.
Raw being like the necessities is what you need.
If everything was that way, Ferrari would be a Honda.
Nike is still worth more than Jordan.
Of course.
But Jordan's cooler to a lot of people.
And a lot of people aren't going to spend $60 on a pre-workout that will spend $45
I'll
or
spend
$34.
$80 on Air Forces instead
You
of on
need
Jordan
those two
ones.
things.
People compare his success to Arnold's.
He's a celebrity at this point.
It's not bodybuilding celebrity. I mean, he's the real deal.
People are coming and telling me like, when you win, we do this. I'm like, whoa, easy. Like I haven't won yet.
The pressure of this moment is something I've worked very hard for. Having this platform to coach these guys and be considered one of the best coaches in the world, that's something that I hold very dear to my heart.
I knew he didn't want to coach forever. I know how stressful that is. I can only imagine how stressful it can be.
I know Dom doesn't spend the amount of time with his wife that he wants.
I've missed a lot.
I don't spend the amount of time with my kids that I want. We all sacrifice the time.
I'm just giving my opinion.
Yeah,
I could be 100% wrong.
At one point, Chris is going to retire. He's not going to compete.
You can't bodybuild forever.
I don't have this work pressure, it's personal pressure.
It's the hardest thing I've ever done.
They kind of assume that he's the typical athlete.
He's here. Chris is here.
Chris comes to the office like every day.
As I get closer to Chris, I understand like what these things mean to him. I don't think it's normal by any means.